Assalamu alaikum students. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I am your English language teacher from Standard 6 Campus 1, Sharon Rahman. I hope you all are well. Let's start our online education class. And first of all, let's recall what is tense. Tense demonstrates the time of an action in a sentence, which usually performs centered around the subject of the sentence. And then actions are called verbs. And verbs are the important element of an English sentence. And tenses also carry this paramount importance of English grammar. So let's just look at this table. As you can see, there are characterized for these tenses, and tenses are mainly categorized into three parts, three types. And first of all, we have present tense, second, past tense, and lastly, we have future tense. These three tenses will surely will describe what is happening currently, which is called present tense, which already happened in the past. We'll say past tense, and the last, whichever will be taking place in future, it will be our future tense. So in this video, present tense first. So this present tenses also have four forms, and they are simple present, present progressive, which is say present continuous tense. We have present perfect, and lastly we have present perfect progressive, which is then say present perfect continuous as well. So first of all, simple present tense. We are going to learn about simple present tense in this video. So present indefinite or present simple do are same thing, which denotes a stative or habitual or eternal true actions. And this generally represents with the words like always, regularly, daily, normally, etc. So let's see the structure for simple present tense. Subject will be third person singular number plus verb, which will be our base form, and this will be signified by verb 1 or V1. We are going to address the base form with V1, and then we will add is or es with the verb if the subject is in third person. And if the subject is all other kinds, we will write the verb in the base form without adding or deducting any word or letters. Simple present tense. Most regular verbs use the root form, that is called our base form, except the third person singular number. Okay. First person singular. I ate. Look at this example. Second person singular. You ate. And if it is third person singular, he, she, or it, we are already added here s here. So it, he, she, it. If it is plural, first person plural, then we will write I ate. If it is second person plural, we'll write you ate. If there's third person plural, we will write they ate. Okay? Use simple present tense. In your textbook, you will find a table at the beginning. There you can see when to use simple present tenses, and some of the examples will be given. So in this video, you will find some more examples and some more uses. So at first you can see things that are true in general. So there, if it is true in general, we will use this tense, which is simple present tense. See the example. Cheetah is the fastest land animal. Next, fruits and vegetables contains a lot of vitamins. Mr. Jack lives alone. So here you can see we have used the simple present tense in these sentences, as these sentences refers the true in general. For habits, or for things that happen sometimes or all the time. Then we will use simple present tense. Example, I sometimes skip breakfast, which is not good, right? Next, she goes to school late, which is also not correct. Okay, so these are few sentences. As you can see, these are some habits or sometimes you do it. So that's why we are going to use simple present. Last, we have another example. Mr. Jack always visits his grandchildren. Now, if we make these simple present tenses into negative sentence, what we need to do? We need to write this in this structure. So look at this substructure. Subject plus doesn't or don't plus main verb in base form. Let's see some examples. Peter bakes delicious cookies. If we make it negative, Peter doesn't bake delicious cookies. My classmates like our English teacher. If we make it negative, my classmates don't like our English teacher. Okay, now if we make the simple present tenses into questions, what we need to follow then? We need to follow the structure. We will add, first of all, do or does, and then we will write the subject, then our main verb of, the main verb in base form, right? Okay, example. You like ice cream? Do you like ice cream? Question mark. Don't forget to put the question mark at the end. She lives in New York. Does she live in New York? They study in the same school. Do they study in the same school? All right. Look at this table here. So what you need to do is make sentences with the simple present tense. Here you can see three different columns, which is saying positive, negative, and question. So here you will find some related sentences and for their negative and questions as well. See the first one. Sunlight helps plants grow. If we make it negative, we will add doesn't. So we will write sunlight doesn't help plants grow. If we make it question, does sunlight help plants grow? Next, we have another sentence. She works in a bank. If we make it negative, she doesn't work in a bank. If we make it question, does she work in a bank? Okay, let's see the third one. Bears hibernate in winter. If we make it negative, bears don't hibernate in winter. If we make it question, do bears hibernate in winter? Next, we have my mother cleans our house every morning. If we make it negative, my mother doesn't clean our house every morning. If we make it question, does my mother clean our house every morning? Last, we have another sentence. You brush your hair every night. If we make it negative, you don't brush your hair every night. And if we make it question, we will write this way. Do you brush your hair every night? Question mark. All right. So this is our first lesson for tense. I hope you have cleared up your vision for simple present tense. Practice a lot and see you in the next video. Thank you so much.